Tantor with a recap of Atlanta United's 3-0 victory over Charlotte. Well, what can you really complain about when you put 3 goals on the board in the first half and basically have it sewn up? Not much really, although we still have some work to do out there. When you turn on Apple TV and you watch a match and you see that Rossetto's injured and Cedric's going to start for him, and the match is being announced by Taylor Twellman, it's like, oh God, this is going to be 2 hours of just hell. I don't watch anything with Taylor Twellman. Can't stand it. And then, Rossetto's been coming on here and playing very, very well. We're going to be sloppy in the midfield. Oh, I was so wrong. We scored in the first 4 minutes. We've got a Cedric steal in the midfield. Quick little pass over to Almada. Almada touches it over to a unmarked Wiley, and Wiley buries it for a goal. It's like, whoa. Cedric was right in there on there, playing a little bit high with a high press. We really put it to him. Then we answered with another goal at the 11-minute mark with Caleb Wiley feeding Araujo. Araujo puts it in. And then our last goal at the 46-minute mark, Almada passes to Araujo, who hits another unmarked Wiley, who puts another one in. 3 goals in the first half, 2 goals and assist for Wiley. What a game for Wiley. 19-year-old kid with 2 goals and an assist in a game in the first half. It's fantastic. Just absolutely fantastic. What a game. He was rewarded for all of his hard work out there, and he was fantastic. And hey, and miracles never cease. VAR actually worked for us. There was a mystery penalty in the box against Lennon where the Charlotte player just completely whiffed. He whiffs, runs into Lennon's back, and falls down. And they, of course, give Charlotte a penalty from the spot. And it was on instant replay. It's ridiculous. When you completely miss the ball and run into Lennon's back, Lennon didn't even instigate contact. It's a stupid penalty. They reviewed it. VAR came through, saw what everyone else should have seen, that it was a no call, and they changed it to a no call, and that's fantastic. Finally, VAR worked for us. Hey, it's the first time in 3 seasons that it's worked for us. Unreal. But I just can't believe some of the refs. I am a ref. What they think they see out there is not what really happened, and it was good to see the center ref in this case go over and look at the monitor and call what he saw on the monitor and not stick with his original call that if what he thought he saw had been incorrect. It's just that was actually good reffing. So I usually, have a lot of bad comments about the guy that's there, but not that one. And again, Apple TV broadcasting these games with multiple cameras, multiple camera angles gives VAR much better ways of seeing this game, and fans at home can see it better than the refs can actually. So Apple TV's, again, like I said last week, is going to cause some problems for MLS because it's going to expose some really poor reffing out there. All right, what we can improve on. The second half, we were basically professional. Kept our clean sheet, killed off the time, didn't really press, didn't really do anything on that. We have some work to do. We had a lot of problem in our defensive zone against Charlotte's press. Now, Charlotte couldn't do anything with it. My opinion of the Charlotte team is not very good. They're not a very good team. Now, they work hard, and that's good for them. They work hard, they press, they do a lot of good things. It's just that there's not a lot of talent over there. They can't finish. They just don't make the connecting pass. It's just, and then on the defensive side, Charlotte doesn't. Well, they just don't mark very well. They don't play very good defense. They turn the ball over way too much. I mean, they're a complete mess on the defensive end. So I don't think they're very good. Us only winning 3-0 is a testament of us, I think, pulling back. We had some opportunities. in the second half that we just kind of pulled off, and we took some shots from distance. So we could have run up the score on them, but we didn't. We have to do something about teams that do the high press. Like when we go against Red Bull, when we go against NYCFC, that both press high, we're going to have some problems there. And then, the Union will press high. We're going to have some problems there too. So we've got to be able to control the ball, play well from our defensive end when we're playing out the back. We can't have Gazan just kick it long and clearing it every time, because that leads to our turnovers, just a waste of possession. Gazan had 5 turnovers, and all of them were just playing it long just to clear it. So got a little issue there, and the ball is really sticking to Arahu's feet, even though he had a goal and an assist, which is fantastic for him. He should have had 3 goals, and he should have had another 2 or 3 assists, because he was constantly destroying the Charlotte defense, but he can't do anything there. He does not have a right foot, so he's got to learn how to cross it with his right foot, and instead of taking that extra touch, and sometimes that extra touch is pretty bad, just get rid of the ball, because there are guys running now. Atlanta United now is making some effort to run in the box, and especially with Georges in there and Etienne, they're making moves in the box. They're running in the box. So he's got to get his head up and hit. I mean, he did that with Wiley earlier, with Wiley running in the box and hit Wiley. Just continue to do that. He can have a tremendous amount of assists this year. So there is some more work. And then, Ibarra, I really nailed Ibarra in the first game and didn't like how he was playing, but he's turned in 2 great games in a row, and he was solid today and was able to really handle his defensive assignments today, and came in and won a lot of hard tackles. So Ibarra was fantastic. I do my own stats. I completely disagree with the official stats, because I look at the official stats after I've calculated mine. Official stats had Charlotte winning the time of possession easily. I didn't have that. I had Atlanta United having 55% for the game. So I don't know. I guess with some of the stoppage time was all on Atlanta's time, because they controlled the ball. They had it before and after. I don't know if they took that out. I don't know how they calculated that, but I think that was probably the difference. But still, I had Atlanta United controlling possession, although it was much closer. I had Atlanta United with 14 shots, 5 shots on goal, had Guzan with 4 saves. Those are all different from what the official stats is. I think a pass is a pass in the box. Not all of them are shots. We did have 4 yellow cards. Some of them were crap, but some of them were well-deserved. Wiley, Sejic, Barry, and Parada all got yellow cards today. So we played a solid game. It was pretty darn good, but against a weaker team that we should have played like that, and we should have beat like that. So we will continue on with this, and we'll see you next week, and hopefully we'll have another great effort out of the guys.